If you dig it, let me know. Throw me that thumbs up. And if you don't like it, hey, throw me the thumbs down. The way YouTube works, you can do whatever you want as long as you do something. What is going on, YouTube? I'm actually doing this video and this vlog on shoulder day in the gym, because it was actually requested by one of my longer time subscribers. So here you go. There's a few variations. It's kind of golf centric because I'm trying my best. I mean, my brand is Jay's Golf. It's the fact that I haven't been able to golf due to injury for nearly 4 years. Actually, it's the weekend before the Masters, and 4 years ago was when I injured my brachial plexus on my right side. You can Google that. But what all that is, in the short and sweet, is there's two nerve bundles, the brachial plexus, underneath the collarbone, and they send the signals to various muscles on either side of your spine. In my case, I've been taking care of both my parents as of recently, if you follow my social media, Instagram in particular. But since 2010, I've been caring for my mother, and it almost feels like a quarterly visit to the ER. And back 4 years ago, I took her to the ER, and I was in a stationary position looking up and to the left for 6 hours, standard wait time for ERs, and I was watching television up and to my left, and I wasn't moving around. I will never make that mistake again, because 5 weeks and 4 doctors later, I figured out why my arm shut down. It's very, very painful too. So what that ended up doing to me in the grander scheme of things was it messed up my entire anatomical mobility in terms of the way my body works. My body doesn't work the way a normal person's body works, and because I have cerebral palsy, right? So my gait is different, my walk is different, my ability to maintain balance is hinders, whatever. I think they kind of mean the same thing. My right arm and left arm, but my right arm especially, because I'm infected on my right side, my right arm will do things that I don't even know it's doing to maintain my balance. So when my right arm shut down because of that injury 4 years ago, it messed my balance up to such a degree where I was falling down more. And if falling was an Olympic sport, I'd be Michael frickin' Phelps. So I'm good at it. But when you can't use your arm, because I couldn't even lift it 1 degree away from my side. It was a dead fish hanging off my shoulder, right? Because of the nerve damage. So, because I was so discombobulated, my body is still recovering. And you'll see this in these clips that I put in here with my workout, where it's not so much that I can't, my shoulders can't handle the weight, because after 4 years of actual rehab, I'm still not 100% on both sides. Maybe 85 to 95% on the right side versus my left. So I'm still fighting this. But what is killing me now, literally and figuratively, pain-wise, is my knees. And I don't know if it's a product of everything, you know, just life, and that pretty drastic injury. was what kind of started the snowball in terms of me injuring this, injuring that. I think it is, honestly. So the workout that I do for shoulders, I've always been front delt dominant, and I've been a golfer since 14, 15. So whenever I do shoulders, I'm always looking for, or not looking for, I'm always, like I said earlier, it's golf centric. So when I do flies, dumbbell flies, instead of leaning to the side to get the most out of the side delt, I'll actually lean forward and flare out at the top. So the reason being is I'm trying to hit a little bit more of the rear delt with the outer delt, and when I flare it out at the top, it's kind of mimicking the top of a golf swing and involving a bit of the traps. So I don't know, you can call that bro science if you want, but it's worked for me. And then I'll also lay forward on the incline bench and work on the rear delts with reverse flies. I like the dumbbells as much as possible because the independence of left and right, especially after recovery here, I don't want my left arm to take over. But as you'll see me stumble here, I stumble when I'm trying to do the overhead press, when I'm pushing it up and over and trying to push my head through my shoulders, through my bicep area, you know, or of my arm. So it's like an arc. It's not straight up and down. You know, you push it. Imagine, actually I heard this from Bradley Martin, to be honest with you. He said, because he always wears a hat, he uses his brim as a trigger or marker to arc the bar, the straight bar, over and around pardon me, the brim. So you push it forward a little bit so you don't take the hat off or the brim, and then you push your head through and or your shoulders, elbows back, if that makes sense. So hopefully that kind of explains why this shoulder workout looks pretty pathetic. At least in my mind it is, because I gotta do leg day more. I gotta do leg day every day, I guess. I'm hoping with the weather breaking soon, although it's supposed to snow the week of the Masters coming up here. Good God. I'm hoping that I can get back on the golf course and maybe just walking will improve my knees, because there's nothing functionally wrong with the knee joint itself, it's the muscles around it. And I got that diagnosed last year. So it's just a matter of getting, this applies to anybody, it's a matter of getting off my ass and going for a walk, really. And a good walk ruined, as Mark Twain said, is the game of golf. So I'm gonna go I'm hoping I can ruin some good walks this year. So hopefully I can bring you along on that journey. If I can get back to the range, as usual, I started the range and then I work my way into playing on a course, 9 holes, 18, even more. But that's a bit of a cut and paste slash voiceover of the shoulder work, and you know, it's pretty obvious the the movements that I'm doing for shoulders. There's no secrets. It's just a shoulder day. So if you dig it, let me know. Throw me that thumbs up. And if you don't like it, hey, throw me the thumbs down. The way YouTube works, you can do whatever you want as long as you do something, because the interaction is what might get me back over and get me some exposure and get me more than 25 views. Although the 25 of you that are watching this, I do appreciate every one of you. And that being said, and if you've watched this long, keep your eyes peeled for a giveaway. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it. I did some in the past when Jay's Golf was kind of in its heyday, but I want to do some more giveaways. So we'll talk about that more in a future video. So thanks for watching. Catch you later.